Welcome to 50 Lessons. This podcast explores Capoeira as a practice that shapes how we live and teach. My name is Alex Maltsev. In this season, I'm reading and recording chapters from my book 50 Lessons on Capoeira, Teaching and Life. Before we begin, if you find this podcast valuable, please consider leaving a rating on Spotify or wherever you listen. It really helps this podcast reach new listeners. Let's begin. Chapter 8. The first step of every journey. Boxing legend Mike Tyson once said, "Everyone has a plan till they get punched in the mouth." As a capoeirista, I tend to think it's better to get punched with a plan than to be hit and end up discouraged and lost. You need to have a plan. Professional pilots with thousands of flight hours who know their roads inside out still keep a thick flight manual in the cockpit. And no passenger in the cabin ever says, "Ha, these guys are flying with their noses in the manual." No, on the contrary, everyone is relieved that the pilots do have a manual and that they are not flying from memory. A good teacher must also prepare their lessons, plan the week, the month, the semester, and the entire school year. You probably won't get punched in the face in a classroom, but plenty of things can still go off script. A good teacher plans in order to improvise well. If you fail to prepare a plan, you are preparing to fail. Everyone needs a plan. Take responsibility and plan your own life. And if planning your whole life feels overwhelming, start by planning one day. Jim Rohn used to say, "Never begin your day until you have it finished." Finish your day on paper, write down all your tasks, and choose the top 1 to 3 priorities. You can do this early in the morning before the day begins, or you can do it the night before. But never kick the door open and rush into the day without a plan. Don't be the person who wakes up thinking, what should I do today? Be the person who wakes up without an alarm and jumps out of bed because their plan and goals are burning in their heart. Once you master one day, move on to a week. Never begin the week until you have it finished. At the end of the week, reflect on the tasks you worked on. Create a new plan for the week ahead and choose your 1-3 main goals. When you master a week, move on to a month. Never begin the month until you have it finished. At the end of the month, review your weekly goals and daily tasks. Think about what went well and what could be improved. Make a plan for the new month and set goals that you will break down into weeks and weeks into days. And when you master a month, plan your year. And when you master a year, well, by then you already know what to do. 千里之行，始于足下. A journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Thank you for listening. If this episode resonated with you, I'd really appreciate it if you left a rating on Spotify or your podcast platform of choice. You are also welcome to leave a comment under the episode. I read and reply to all of them. Or feel free to write to me directly. You will find all contact details in the show notes. New episodes are published regularly as I continue recording the book and reflecting on its chapters. See you in the next episode.